look at me, look at me, look at me. Bouger, bouger, bouger. That chocolate au body. Darling, if you know up, you cannot get jiggy. Allergy, 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 allergy. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma. She wanna jiggy, ma. I give her jiggy, ma. Jiggy, ma.
I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. I'm a Mac, little baby, know it's a fact. Los Angeles in my lap, got belly still in the trap. I really be spitting bars, got thinking I rap. I'm hanging out with the stars, still can't relax even in these foreign cars. I'm rolling around with the when I hit hard. Permission to make, I need a round of applause, but I might settle for that. Had to break a couple laws, put my city on the map. You think you'd be the luck, but you didn't make a. Even if you made a, she ain't ever coming back. Play it like you couldn't call it, it's just something that you lack. Michael Jack, got Billie Jean talking bad behind your back. She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang. We had stacks, blending in and spinning racks. Representing is a trend, I don't see no end to that. Where you at? If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me.
They told me slowly is the fastest way to get where you wanna be. So I ease to a steady speed. Let that breathe, no push stop. Give me keys to that blue Impala, this the good part. When you're living everything you thought about. No single mothers who had to teach their sons how to squabble. No killers who became good fathers who raised their daughters. Look now, AP, I'm 50 for my keys. Las Vegas residency, I brought the two of to me. The good part is father and father. I know it might look hard, but baby, nothing is out of your reach. Grabbed it and I be if they gon' take it from me. Passion is what I had before any grand.
She can roll with me, it's a lucky day. Got a and the gang.
We have sacks and some dirty vans, blowing bands out, but I'm still. That's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide when I dip, I dive when I dive deep in the middle of an ocean. You know where to find me when it's poetry in motion. She don't ever mind me.
The same. I wanna see the letter. When you look so good, look so fine, baby, you just blow my mind. Baby, you're the last thing that's playing on my mind. When I go to sleep tonight, baby, you'll be there in my head. You can keep me up all night. You and
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
I got this fire burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version.
From Great American Ballpark in Cincinnati, Ohio, we've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Toronto Blue Jays going up against the Cincinnati Reds. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. Just about set to go. On the hill here today, Nick Martinez.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do, to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that chops in for a strike. 1 out, bases empty. McLean makes his way towards it, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away.
Now, that's a tough play for the infielder, ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Anthony Santander stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. Two outs, base is empty. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Back here with my pal Siggy. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Chris Bassett.
Well, he comes at hitters with a 5-pitch mix, so for him, it's always interesting to see how he utilizes those weapons. He may lean on 1 or 2 pitches depending on how things are going and how things are working, but if he can control 4 or even 5 of those offerings, look out, hitters. It's going to be a tough day. He's really going to be able to keep those guys off balance.
Ball 1 there.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And there's 1 away. Reese Hines, the next to hit for the Reds. The pick behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Check swing, and he went. And the count is 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. So digging in, Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball. 2 outs. Liner, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double. So runner at second, 2 down. Now batting Jamer Candelario. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you always want to come out in the first inning, try to put something up on the board. It's a big 2-out double right there. See if the cleanup man can drive him in and put a tally up there on the board.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, he's realizing out there on the mound that he's got to settle in pretty quickly, or else he's going to get hit hard in this first inning.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Got him. That K is his 3rd of the game. Top of the 2nd. Now the Toronto 4-hole hitter, Bo Bichette. Bichette, 27 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2016. And that one cutting but missing down low. Late swing fouled off. Gets down, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Tried to get inside on him, but he was ready for it. Just kept his hands in and turned on the pitch. Quick bat through the zone.
Will Wagner next up for the Blue Jays. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Stepping in, Ernie Clement. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. It sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Line drive and a base hit. Oh, he botches it. First and second, 1 out. And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is in for a strike.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
2 on, 1 out. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. The pitch. Fraley really on his horse for it. Makes the grab, and there's 2 down. And the batter is George Springer.
It's early, but these at-bats can impact a game just as much as they do later. Here's a chance to set the tone early for your team.
And that one is in the dirt. Ball 1. First and second, 2 down here on opening day. Swing and a foul out of play. In plenty of time to first, 3rd out. And we're back. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Bassett back to work. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. It gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
And a foul ball. The changeup missing. 1-2 to count.
Tough to take a 2-strike changeup that just missed. I think it froze him.
Swings and misses. Fires over to Guerrero. And quickly 1 away in the 2nd. Here's Jose Trevino. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Varsho moving under it. And a couple of quick outs. Next for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. Missed with a changeup, and it's 1-0. That one pushed to the left and foul. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone.
Well, looked at the fastball for strike 3 there to end. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. And now for the Jays, Alejandro Kirk. That catches the top part of the zone.
0-1. Well, he left that changeup up. Got away with one there, and he'll take it, but doesn't want to make that mistake again.
That missed by a lot. And the count is 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and misses, and he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So the lineup flips over. Here's Andres Jimenez. Fly to left his first time. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Encarnacion Strand takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Now the number 2 hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Flied out his first time. That one missing inside. And another ball. Outside. Top of the third, no score. Just missed. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Anthony Santander at the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Fought off foul. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the second game of the series. And a base hit, and that's going to get into the corner. Guerrero around second, headed for third. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Picks himself up an RBI. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Bichette, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Friedel makes the play, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the first baseman, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Hammer, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now it's going to be Spencer Steer. There's a strike. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And that's a little bit high, and it's 2-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
got him swinging.
The batter, number 9.
Here's the second baseman, Matt McClain.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Squirts away a little bit.
0-1's the count.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. Gonna have to regroup here.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Up next to the red.
So 2 down now, and here is Reese Hines. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there. Runner at second, 2 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. All set for the start of the inning. And the batter now, Will Wagner. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Oh, and he hit him.
That got him.
The center fielder, number 5.
So up next for Toronto, Dalton Varsho. He's 0 for 1. Here goes the runner. Pitching for a strike.
0-1.
Throw
He's
there.
in there. He's
safe. 1 out, and a runner at second here on opening day. In the dirt, blocked. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Ugly swing right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That one almost got him.
I got 3 and 2.
Clement, the runner at second with 1 away. And look out.
That hit him.
That
He's
one
got
gets
first.
him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, the bright side is that will help the on-base percentage a little bit, and that's a category no batter can ignore these days. OBP, OPS, well, maybe that'll ease the pain just a little bit.
And fouled off.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Not even close there. And that's ball 1. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. Top half of inning number 4. Fouls it off. Still 1 and 2. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
De La Cruz. The flip to second, and that's 2. Back here at Great American Ballpark, now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off.
You know, one of the most memorable innings ever for Ellie happened in July 2023. In one inning, De La Cruz hit a 2-out single to take the lead and then proceeded to do something that a Reds player hasn't done in more than 100 years. He stole second, third, and home in the same inning. It only took 2 pitches for him to steal all 3 bases.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Kirk to first. Gets him.
Out.
1 away on a drop, 3rd strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Candelario stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Next pitch is outside. Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Right through there for a strike. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And this place is rocking. It's 1-1. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. TJ Friedl, the next to hit. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing, he went too far and it's a strike.
No balls, 2 strikes.
That one outside. Going to count 1 and 2. There's a swing and a drive. Springer drop step going back. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now Jose Trevino 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. Check swing went around. Strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in Cincinnati, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk. And that drops in for a strike. Ashcraft, in his 3rd season, he throws a cutter, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. That one not close. 1 ball, 1 strike. Slider for a strike. That hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
That's one of those lookout pitches. As soon as it leaves the pitcher's hand, you start bracing for impact, knowing that it's going to be hard to get out of the way of that one.
Andres Jimenez next up for the Blue Jays. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1.
He's under it. Brings it in. And there's 1 away. And now the first baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. The turn by McLean at second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
Here's the left fielder, Anthony Santander. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So it's a good take by him.
And there's a foul ball. 2 outs. And that one hit 97 on the gun. Next pitch is downstairs. Guerrero off of first with 2 away.
Three-two, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Go ahead run on base. Bo Bichette next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Out in front and foul to the left side. And that one is in for a strike. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. First and second, 2 down. And we're at the top of the 5th.
Ball 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Bottom of the inning and ready to hit now for Cincinnati. Jake Fraley. Bassett back to work. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Reds, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Got him swinging. It is 11th strikeout in this one, really racking up the whips. And here is Christian Encarnacion Strand. Missed inside with the curve. On the ground, out to short. Fires across the diamond, and a couple of quick outs. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds. Struck out swinging his first time. He was late there, strike 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he has attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
Started to swing, held up. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. They say it went.
2-2 the count.
Check swing, and that's a ball. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
McClain now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
0-1.
And it's 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed. And a big swing and a miss.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And we're back. Leading off, Will Wagner.
Will Wagner.
Foul ball there. The 0-1. That's inside.
That's inside.
Swing and a miss. 1-2.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Well struck right field. And that ball is out of here. And they grab the lead. It's 2-1. So up next, Ernie Clement. And a foul ball. He makes the grab, and there's one down. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 2 in this one. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. And that's going to bang against the wall. Throws to second, and that's a double. One out, runner at second. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Swing and a foul straight back. One out, the runner at second here on opening day. Pitch misses there, and 1-1. And that one
2.
cutting but missing down
2
low.
balls, 1 strike.
Pitch misses,
1
ball
strike.
3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Sneaks through, base hit. And that's good enough to hold the lead runner at third. Runners now at the corners.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Kirk up for the 3rd time and takes ball 1.
Now, number 58. Josh Barlow.
2 on, 1 out. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
And they're all loaded up.
Now that sets up a really big at bat in this game. These are the moments when everyone in the stadium gets really locked in.
So bases loaded with 1 away. And next for Toronto, Andres Jimenez. A little bit low.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
And that one hops the wall. The run scores from second, coming home. He's in there. 3-run score. Oh, the throw is over his head. And this ball's going to wind up out of play. So a big-time costly mistake there. Now here is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Right through there for a strike. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
There's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Outside with a breaking ball. Friedel hauls it in for the out. 2 down. And now for the Jays, Anthony Santander. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add a run. It's 7-1. Bo Bichette up to the dish. 1 for 3. And it's fouled away. The big 6th spot already on the board this inning, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that skips in the dirt.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it, save the rest of that bullpen, somehow stop the bleeding.
Checks his swing. Now it appeal to first. He did not go around. Inside, just missed. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Wagner, the next to hit, takes outside.
Now pitching to the Reds, number 55.
Bichette off of first with 2 away. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Davis Schneider. The runner on first with 2 gone for him. There's a strike.
1-1.
That missed by a lot. 2 balls and a strike. And that is out of play. Two now. And there's the ball.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone gets a walk, Boog.
First and second, 2 down. So up next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. In the dirt. Foul ball. Hines squeezes it, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, Reese Hines. Pulls that one foul. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. And that's a strikeout. Ed Drummond says he won around. And the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. That one fouled off. The Blue Jays up big in this one here in the bottom of the 6th. Base knock center field, and that should be extra bases, and it gets by him, and he'll pull into second safely. Hung up in a rundown now.
He made it safe.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Now here is Jamer Candelario. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. Got him looking. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. And now the center fielder, TJ Friedl. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Oh, great stop. In time. Got him. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, you've tightened up the hairdo, but back when you played, how valuable was it to have a barber in the clubhouse?
Well, Boog, I'm going to say invaluable. That's how valuable that it was, because I was the barber.
Oh, that's out.
Yes, I was the team barber, man. I'd be cutting hair 7:05 game. I'd be finishing cutting someone's hair at 6:45.
That's bull.
I'd ask these guys, you're making millions of dollars. Why can't you go to a stylist and get your hair done? You're coming to the clubhouse pressuring me to cut your hair before a game.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Would they pay you?
No, absolutely not. Not even a meal on the road. So I think it's great now that most of these teams have professional barbers that come in.
De La Cruz, 1 at second. How about that double play? Scale of 1 to 10, how good a barber were you?
For a non-professional, I'd say I was probably a 7. But if I was comparing to professionals, I'd be like a 3.
Kerr in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swinging a foul straight back.
I'll never forget the time that I cut Jose Canseco's hair. He had a pretty big melon, Boog. And
big dome?
It took a while.
Yeah.
There's a little pressure there, too, because he had a big date that night, and he wanted me to make sure that everything looked good.
Wow. Yeah. That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at Great American Ballpark, here's the catcher, Jose Trevino.
The catcher, Jose Trevino.
On the ground to the left, and that's just foul. Here's the 0-1. Fought off foul. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Jake Fraley now at the plate, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outside low, and that's ball 1.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
That one ripped right center field. Dives, but it falls. And now it looks like extra bases. The throw to second is offline. One out, runner at second. In now for the Reds, Christian Encarnacion Strand. Eric Swanson taking over on the mound.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Got him to chase one above the zone there.
0-1.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Nope.
Just off the outside part of the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
Breaking ball misses down and away.
Really good slider. He's up there just hoping that it ends up off the plate away.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. At the plate, Spencer Steer is struck out and he is walked. There's a strike.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at bat?
Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, but kept close. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Back here in Cincinnati, ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Gimenez. Williamson back to work. Not
ball
close
1, no
with
strike.
that one, and that is ball 1. And that bunted towards third. Candelario. Not in time. He's safe. So digging in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Next pitch misses way outside. Nobody out. Runner at first. Fraley really on his horse for it. Puts it away for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Santander in the box now. No balls and a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses. High leg kick. Throw. Save. That's a stolen base. Sets him down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Breaking ball misses down and away. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Just off the inside edge. Strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Now here's the Reds leadoff man, Matt McClain. Swanson, 31 years old, and he was drafted in the 8th round back in 2014. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And down on strikes. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And now the right fielder, Reese Hines. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
0-1.
And ball one. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And now, Ellie De La Cruz. Swings and misses. 0-1.
0-1's the count. Ball 1.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. And now the DH, Davis Schneider. That's in there. Strike one. Ball one there.
Ball, 1 strike.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And next for Toronto, Ernie Clement. Out towards right center field. And it falls.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind.
Way inside. Clement stands at first with 1 out. And that one misses up and in. And now 2-0. He hauls it in, 2 away. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. Back here at Great American Ballpark. So bottom of the 9th. Now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jamer Candelario. And that is cut on and missed. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike two.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And they'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row.
Now batting,
TJ Friedel digs in now. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch misses. The Jays up big in this one. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-1. On the ground to third. Slings it across. 2 up, 2 down. So they're down to their final out. Now, Jose Trevino.
Number 17.
First offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on here in the last half of inning number 9. They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
The Reds down to their final strike. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Bassett with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This water's up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I show them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was one mistake. Why I won't make that again? Never let up close. So, his mama too, this dedication, why I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Taiwan Lou. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
I already told y'all, then I showed y'all. Then I drove off. Got me by the doors off. I ran out of Papa. If he nosy, I'ma knock his nose off. If he holy, I'ma send his soul off. Trespassing, I'ma cut his toes off. Much faster than a come on stop. If he ratting, I'ma cut his tail off. One mic, 0 flaws. Spitting 24 karat gold bars. To a gunfight, I bring a blowtorch. Spending new money to fight an old charge. No such thing as no charge. Been hot since the Cold War. I already told you like Cardi done told you. You think it's a game? I bought the controllers. The rain, let it fall in the soda. I've been dripping so long, got water erosion. Heart of a soldier. My just had a daughter. I just went bought her a stroller. My just lost his father. I just went bought her my shoulder.
And I'm getting smarter and older. Call Mr. Carter the Yoda. We do this all for the culture. I bought a house in Miami. And I'm lying, it's cheaper. I bought it in Boca. My just lost his mom, man. I can do, I just called him and offered some closure. Then I pulled off in a Rover. I thought that I told you my the talking. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing is real as the same when you chase your dream, dog. You just gotta open your eyes.
Come on.
6 deep in the sprinter, yo sequence flirting with the glimmer. You can sniff, let it simmer. Miss supper, but you could be my dinner. She said, why you always got your head high in the clouds? Your eyes to the sky and your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got
6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer. Shine so bright, she's caught in the glimmer.
of the shine and give you hope in the darkest of time before the fourth quarter come. Pray you caught you a kind of got me doing what I ought to decline. But here we go though. A lot then ain't no let them.
From inside Rogers Center in downtown Toronto, we're going to be treated to a gorgeous day for baseball on the show. It's the Cincinnati Reds and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocked. About to get started here. And on the mound today, Brendan Little.
Well, just a 3-pitch mix in his arsenal, which, you know, it's not a lot for a starter. So always very important for him to have a good feel and command all 3. Sometimes you can make that 3 look like 4 if you add or subtract a little bit of velocity on 1. But you know, one thing about it can be easy to get too predictable out there on the mound. So hitters are aware of that. Mixing those 3 pitches in all counts is going to be a big key for him in this one.
Out to short, Bichette. Gets it to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Next for Cincinnati, Stuart Fairchild. And there's a strike.
0-1.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2.
Got him. 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Ellie De La Cruz. He's lucky he didn't have to cough up part of his salary to Hunter Green earlier this year, Singy. 2 outs, bases empty. Ellie falls victim to the K. Back now in Toronto. And today's starter, Nick Lodolo.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Next offering upstairs. And that's a base hit. Now he turns and heads for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Showed some really nice patience in that at-bat. Worked himself into a good count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Jimenez on at first. Nobody out. And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Anthony Santander at the plate. Runner takes off. There's a ball.
Counts 1-0.
Throw to second and he's out. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
That one missed. That's off the mark. And now it's filled up 3-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. Back here at Rogers Center, top of the second. So now here's the Reds cleanup hitter, Jeimer Candelario. Little back to work. And there's a foul ball. Little, a 6'2 southpaw, 195 pounds, a former first-round pick back in 2017. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Digging in, TJ Friedl. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. 2 outs, base is empty. Jose Trevino will hit next. And that one wrapped foul.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to make him uncomfortable. Maybe step out of the box, call timeout, do whatever it takes.
The 0-2. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts. And we're back. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Diving, makes the grab.
That is it. The third baseman, Ernie Clement.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
0-1's the
Second
count.
inning here. No score. Friedl coming on. Hauls it in for the out. Here's George Springer.
That is it. The right fielder, George Springer.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Next offering is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone.
2
Hitters
strikes.
don't have time to think in between pitches.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. On to the third inning. Now the left fielder, Jake Fraley. Swings through that one.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and now 6 strikeouts in a row. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And that one is lifted in the air. Makes the catch. 2 down. Spencer Steer, the next to hit for the Reds.
Spencer Steer. Now pitching
New pitcher now for the Jays, Yariel Rodriguez. He's into the game with the bases empty. And that one almost hit him.
Oh, the adrenaline's pumping right there. Pretty good fastball. Unfortunately, it got away from him. He's going to have to corral things a little bit.
And another ball. And that's off the inside edge. And it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Swing and a ground ball. Jimenez over to first. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. The tag out. So now here's the DH, Davis Schneider. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. And there's a ball. Base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And now Alejandro Kirk. First pitch just misses. Right through there for a strike. And that one fouled off. Schneider over at first with one away. De La Cruz over to second, and that's 2. Back now in Toronto. The batter now, Matt McLean. That's in there. That's strike one.
Well, these Reds just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Next offering is down low.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Ellie De La Cruz at the plate. He's fast.
Faster than me?
Oh, you're over 50, Chris, so yeah. And that misses. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. The Reds yet to pick up a hit here. The shortstop takes a ball. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 4th. Back here at Rogers Center, and stepping in is the speedy Andres Jimenez. Inside, ball one. Fraley really on his horse for it. And there's one down. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Went down on strikes his first time through. Not even close there. And it's 1-0. And another ball. Going back. And it's off the wall. Now he'll turn for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Next to hit, Anthony Santander. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. In the dirt, blocked. And it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Kicks and deals. Right through there for a strike. This one belted deep left field. On its way, gone. That one felt good. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 2-0. One down. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
And remember, he was absolutely robbed of a base hit last time up.
That's in there. Strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Inside ball.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And that's going to get into the corner. Could be extra bases.
Everything came together for him. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it.
Clement takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
Ball.
He's got it, and there's 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
And the batter is George Springer. And that is downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
That one fouled hard the other way. Two outs. And that's a base hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He will score.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Man on second, 2 down. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Runner from second scores as they add on. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. So up next, Davis Schneider. 1 for 1 with a single so far. In there at the knees, and it's 0-1.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
They take the force out, and they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. And we're back. Now the third baseman, Jeimer Candelario. Rodriguez back to work. Rodriguez measures 6 feet even. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Got him swinging. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedl. Struck out swinging his first time. He swings and fouls one off. 1 out, bases empty. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No balls, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. Here's Jose Trevino. Struck out looking at his first at bat. In the air, right field. Springer on the move. Nabs it, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, Alejandro Kirk. Sends it to first, and a quick out, number 1. Here's Andres Jimenez. He is singled, and he is flied to left. And that's way high. And that is ball one.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
Late on that fastball.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Swing and a miss, and the count is filled up.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
De La Cruz zips it to first. Home half of the fifth inning, moving along. 2 quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. That's down and in. And now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit. Slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss at 1 above the zone. And that's a base hit. Around first, heading for 2. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
And here is Anthony Santander. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Top of the 6th inning. And ready to hit now for Cincinnati, Jake Fraley. And a swing and a miss.
Ooh, Baya. You got to remember to take the donut off the bat, partner.
Swing and a miss.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Cut out and miss, struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Christian Encarnacion Strand, the next to hit for the Reds. Fly to center his first time. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
And down on strikes, and he's up to 7 strikeouts. Next is the designated hitter, Spencer Steer. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Splits the plate. That's strike 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter.
Got to be careful here. This is the type of hitter that can punish you, even with pitches outside the zone. I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he strikes out the side. Well, we go bottom 6. And now the Toronto cleanup hitter, Bo Bichette. On the corner for a strike, 0-1.
Well, these Jays, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90-plus exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Here's the third baseman, Ernie Clement. That's outside. Ball one. That one hit the knees for a strike. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Encarnacion Strand on the run towards the line. And there's 2 down. And it'll be George Springer to step to the plate. Fairchild under it. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top of inning number 7. Stepping in, Matt McClain. They say you win.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses, and the count is 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he got him. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. Stuart Fairchild, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 2 in this one. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss. The Reds down by 4 here in the top half of inning number 7. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Next to hit, Ellie De La Cruz. Still no hits on the board. 1 out away from taking the no-no into the 8th. And that one fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. On the ground, and that's through. Their first hit of the ball game.
No more having to worry about keeping the no-hitter alive now. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
New arm out of the bullpen, Nick Sandlin.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now a chance for Jamer Candelario.
Ball 1, no strike.
In the dirt. Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Man, is he fast. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
2 balls.
De La Cruz at second with 2 down. Next offering is fouled back. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. Back here at Rogers Center, and now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho.
Number 55.
Way high there, and it's 1-0. And
That's
another ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next offering is in for a strike. That's a strike. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that's the first out. And the batter now, Davis Schneider. And first offering is fouled off. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom of the seventh. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
And look out. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next one in the dirt. McLean. The throw to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the Toronto catcher, Alejandro Kirk. That one not close. And that's ball 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Two outs. Encarnacion Strand snags it, and that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the 8th. Here's the center fielder, T.J. Friedel. And that's down and away. Sandlin, in his 4th year, he features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. And that drops in for a strike. And it is 2-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. In now for the Reds, Jose Trevino. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1. Up and in, and he gets out of the way. The Blue Jays leading by 4, and we're in the top of the 8th. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 outs, base is empty. And now here is Jake Fraley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Check swing. Went around. 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 8th. And we're back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Andres Jimenez. Rogers back to work. Fair ball. Around first, digging for 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Vladimir.
So up next For Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Number 64.
People be talking, don't know what they saying. Let me reassure you, so no, I ain't.
Makes the grab, one down.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
And next for Toronto, Anthony Santander. In the dirt. Jimenez leads off first with one away. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him. Now 2 out.
The batter, number 11.
Bobachek gets a chance to hit. Runner takes off. Swing and a miss. And the ball thrown away into center field. Two outs and one in scoring position. There's a swing and a miss.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And they add to their lead. It's 6-0. So 2 down. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. 0 for 3 in this one. First pitch, not close. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fairchild, long run on his horse. And that is that. This game's a bit of a blowout, Singy. Let's talk about something random.
Let's do it.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Chad Green.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah. Now, this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. And it hits the fence. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double. Now it's the Reds DH, Spencer Steer. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
0-1.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
So hard to touch. I mean, at the top of the zone, 99, 98, even 97. As pitchers do such a good job of teasing that part of the zone, just elevating a little bit. It looks good because you see it for a good while as a hitter. Looks juicy, and by the time you swing, it's almost in the catcher's mitt.
So digging in, Matt McClain. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. First pitch swinging.
Just a bit tardy there. Not sure if he had a hard time picking it up out of the hand or if he was sitting off speed.
That one out to right. Springer sizes this one up. Brings it in. That's out number 2.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Fairchild now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
The Reds down to their final strike. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hit to right, and that should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Blue Jays take this one in a blowout. Nice work.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. When we gonna get there? Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much?